time to get ready for a yoga nidra session. Find that most comfortable position for you. You want to lie down. If you want to remain seated, that's perfectly okay. Taking a few moments there, making use of any props that you might want to, bolster, cushion, eye pillow, blanket. Finding your position and just remembering that the most important thing is that you feel comfortable and safe. At any time you feel apprehensive, open your eyes, look around, and then just dive right back in. Just allowing the body to find that physical stillness. And let's take a deep breath in now. Fill it up. And on the breath out, just relax all expression from the face. Just feel the forehead relaxing completely, the eyes, the temples, the ears, the cheeks, the nose. If you want to take a couple more deep breaths, go for it. This, each breath out, relaxing more and more, breathing effortlessly, naturally, relaxing the lips, the corners of the mouth, the tongue, is the jaw, and then leaving the face, coming down to the neck, relaxing the shoulders, the right arm, the left arm, the torso, the chest, the belly, the back, upper back, mid back, low back, just letting go, allowing your weight to come down towards the gravity, to come down towards the earth more and more with each breath out, relaxing the hips, the legs, hands, feet, whole body just completely relax. Just feel. And as attention is still fully in the body, we're getting ready for that pilgrimage of awareness. Please bring your attention to each body area as I name it without any strain, without any effort. So tonight we're going to begin with the forehead. So please bring your attention to the forehead and then to the face, the right eye, the left eye, the right ear, the left ear, the right nostril, the left nostril, the right cheek, the left cheek, the upper lip, lower lip, upper jaw, attention on the lower jaw, and then going all the way to the crown of the head, the top of the head, and back down to the mouth. Awareness of the right shoulder now, the right elbow, the right wrist, base of the fingers of the right hand, where the fingers join the hand, the fingertips. Moving on over to the left shoulder now, left elbow, left wrist, the base of the fingers of the left hand, the tips of the fingers of the left hand, onto the right hip, the right knee, right ankle, base of the toes of the right foot, the tips of the toes, just attention on the tips of the toes, the left hip, the left knee, just following with your attention, your awareness, left ankle, base of the toes of the left foot, tips of the toes, the whole right side of the torso now, the whole left side of the torso, low back, the navel, the abdomen, the heart center in the middle of the chest, the right armpit, tension briefly on the back of the neck, and the left armpit. Now, please imagine, sense a stream of light coming from the heart up to the right shoulder, along the right arm, all the way to the tips of the fingers of the right hand. A stream of light from the heart to the tips of the fingers of the right hand. And now imagine a sense, a stream of light from the heart to the left shoulder, along the left arm to the tips of the fingers of the left hand. A beam, a stream of light from the heart all the way to the tips of the fingers of the left hand. And visualize now, feel a stream of light from the heart down through the right leg all the way to the tips of the toes of the right foot. Stream of ray of light from the heart to the tips of the toes of the right foot. Other side, visualize, feel a stream of light from the heart down to the left leg all the way to the tips of the toes of the left foot. Beam of light from the heart to the tips of the toes of the left foot. And now please imagine, sense a stream of light from the heart to the belly. Heart to the belly. And another stream of light from the heart to the top of the head. From the heart to the top of the head. From here, we let go of any visualizations and bring awareness to the breath. Smooth, silent breath flowing in and out. We release the need of any control or change the rhythm or intensity of the breath. Just allowing the breath to be. Just allow it to do its thing. The breath is breathing itself. That amorphous, formless sensation that we imagine it coming in and out through the nostrils. Observing the breath as sensation, as pure energy. On your next breath in now, just sense the air coming in through the right nostril. And on the breath out, you can feel it leave the body through the left nostril. No physical movement. The air returns once again through the left nostril and now leaves through the right. Just sensing, just feeling. In through the right, out through the left. In through the left, out through the right. Keep going for the next few breaths without any effort, without any strain. Just sensing that natural breath through alternate nostrils. It might happen that a distraction will come up, a thought, an image, an emotion. It's okay. Just acknowledge whatever has come up and bring your attention back to that alternate nostril breath. Sensing, feeling the breath come in and out through one nostril, then the other. Now gently bring your awareness to that triangular region between the center of the eyebrows and the outer corners of the nose, where you have been breathing. And the invitation here is for you to mentally start tracing a triangle from the space between the eyebrows onto the outer corner of the left nostril, then to the outer corner of the right nostril, and back to the space between the eyebrows. There's a triangle there. We're drawing a triangle, establishing that energy field that's delineated by the eyebrow center and the corners of the nose. Please keep breathing and drawing that triangle, activating that energy field. We can bring the attention out to the midline of this triangle and maybe trace a line from the center of the eyebrows down to the upper lip. So as you breathe in, the air moves from the upper lip to the eyebrow center. And as you breathe out, eyebrow center to upper lip. Finding that movement up and down the midline of that triangle delineated by the third eye and the outer corners of the nose. Breath is becoming very subtle, sweet. Inhale, upper lip to eyebrow center. Exhale, eyebrow center to upper lip. And as we gently start withdrawing the attention from the breath, can become aware of the whole head now, the head, radiating sensation. And we're going to start tracing the pathway, the sensory pathway of the senses back to their place of origin. So we can start with the sense of smell. We'll be tracing the sensory pathway of the sense of smell back from the nose to the front region of the brain. That's its place of origin. So imagine, visualize, sense, or feel the sense of smell being withdrawn from the receptors in the nose to its seat in the front area of the brain. Just allowing that happen to you in any way that needs to happen. We're moving on to the sense of taste now. We're going to follow the sensory pathway of the sense of taste from the mouth to its origin in the middle of the brain, in the middle of the head. So imagining, feeling the sense of taste subsiding, relaxing, withdrawing from the receptors in the mouth and coming all the way up to the middle of the brain where they can rest for a little while. We're going to be following the pathway of the sense of sight now, the sense of sight. From the eyes to its source in the back of the brain, in the back of the head. So sensing, visualizing the sense of sight as it withdraws from the receptors in the eyes and rests all the way in the back of the head. Keep breathing. Allowing that movement to happen any way it wants to happen. Maybe you visualize it, maybe you feel it, you sense it. Moving on to the sense of touch. We're going to trace that sensory pathway from the skin all the way to its source in the top mid region of the head. So observing, noticing how the sense of touch withdraws from the receptors on the skin and the inner organs as well, and comes to rest in the top mid area of the brain of the head. And now we follow the sensory pathway of the sense of hearing from the ears to the sides of the head, sense of hearing relaxing, withdrawing from its receptors in the ears to the temporal regions of the brain of the head. The observer is fully awake, fully alert, while all senses withdraw, all senses dissolve, and the attention just naturally expands into the cave of the heart, the quietude, the absolute stillness of the heart, that cozy darkness. Nowhere to go, absolutely nothing to do, just resting as awareness, as pure being. Slowly getting ready to emerge into the surface of awareness. Becoming aware of the senses, turning the senses back on. Maybe noticing the sounds around you, sounds at a distance, closer sounds, sound of my voice. Feeling the points of contact between the body, the surface providing support, the touch of the air against your skin, acknowledging any other sensations in your direct experiences, maybe smells, a lingering taste in the mouth. Aware of that darkness in front of your closed eyes. Maybe welcoming any manifestation of any colors, patterns, anything that's going on there. Taking note of thoughts, images, emotions that come and go. We're just welcoming each and every experience with openness right here, right now. Noticing the breath, the flow of the breath, and maybe now focusing on the in-breath and allowing each inhale to progressively wake the body up. Connecting the exhale with the inhale, and maybe no pause between the out breath and the in breath, and then pausing shortly after the inhale. So we inhale, pause, exhale, inhale, pause, exhale, inhale, pause. Always focusing on the in breath. Each breath in a little fuller, each breath in bringing more energy to the body. Slowly but surely coming to that waking state, emerging to the surface of awareness, you'll notice that at some point, the body might want to start moving physically. We don't want to shock the body here, so maybe small wiggles at first, or the head moving from side to side. Movements will increase on their own to the arms, the legs, always trusting the innate wisdom of your body. Maybe the knees come to chest at some point, or the arms overhead for a nice full body stretch. Or maybe you want to rest for a few moments in a fetal position. Whatever it is that your body's doing there, just take your time as you transition to the waking life. And then eventually, I'm going to invite you to come to a seated position. Let's keep the eyes closed for a little bit more. And spending a few moments now just reminiscing, looking back into your trip, into your journey this evening. The elements that came up for you, thoughts, the emotions, the experiences. And you can notice that that observer was present all along, every single step of the way. Just like the observer is present now as you let go of those memories, of those reminiscences, and just feel your body in this very moment. Maybe it's a bit more relaxed. Notice how maybe your breath is smoother. And even the thoughts in your mind, you have their volume turned down a little bit. And just knowing that this is that place that you can always count on whenever you need to feel safe, whenever you're anxious. It's always there. It's there for you. It's your natural state actually. So as we close our yoga nidra session, I'm going to invite you. Let's all take a deep breath in together. Let's fill up the lungs completely. And then open mouth, sign it out. Blinking the eyes open, maybe looking around. And I hope everyone is feeling nice and relaxed, but alert. Have a great week filled with joy and good things.